Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's your tutor, Mr. Sensa from Sensa Academy School of Tuitions. Don't forget to subscribe after you've watched the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and to like our page, Sensa Academy School of Tuitions. For today, particularly, I'm here with another lesson where we are going to relate our beneficial academic basis in terms of English language, where we are going to see and add on to the list of the things that we know. So, for now, under English language, we are going to have two categories. There is paper 1, then there is paper 2. Paper 1 basically comprises of compositions divided into section A and section B. We will try to have a time to create a lesson where we can talk about that. Particularly meant for today, on an academic basis, we are going to talk about English language paper 2. Largely, we are going to just target the transformations. But under transformations, this section in English contains 10 marks. It's either you can have 9 rewrites and 1 question tag, or you can have complete 10 rewrites throughout. So now, under transformation, we are going to be having sentences which are going to be complete, and beneath those sentences, there are going to be incomplete sentences which we are supposed to write on our own using the idea of the first sentence. A good example is here. Both Mutinta and Julius are at the University of Zambia. Begin Mutinta, as dash. Meaning this sentence is complete, this sentence is incomplete. The idea of the first sentence should be the same with the idea of the other sentence which we are going to write on our own. Meaning, whenever you are rewriting, what is important is that these sentences are only calling for a situation where you need to understand that we only maintain the meaning, but the language can be maintained or it can be changed depending on how best you are trying to maintain the meaning of both sentences. Join me now. So now, we're going to talk about singular rewrites. But when we say singular, the word singular comes from the word single. So the singular rewrites will be type of rewrite where in the first sentence, the two people were mentioned, or more than two people were mentioned. Then in the other sentence, we're going to find that the rewrite will only target one person, and you are going to collaborate that person with another person. So no wonder we're saying these types of rewrites, their only importance is to correctly identify the targeted subject. When we say the subject is the performer of an action inside a sentence. So when you talk about certain names inside the sentence, those are the subjects, because they are the people that are ensuring that that sentence becomes more meaningful. So let's see what you're going to do. So these sentences which we currently have here, rewrite the following sentences correctly. Number 1, both Mutinta and Julius are at the University of Zambia. Begin, Mutinta. The word both means these two names that are mentioned for two people are implying that they are doing the similar thing that is being described, which is the same thing as being at the University of Zambia. But here the sentence is saying begin. We need to start with Mutinta. These words you cannot change. These are the printed words if this was an exam paper. All you have to do is just to continue using these words. So you need to learn how to be familiar with the words that are already printed in order to attract the marker's attention, in order to be awarded with the full marks that are there. Mutinta, as dash. So we are saying Mutinta. Mutinta is the only name mentioned. And what's the purpose of this comma? This comma is serving the purpose of trying to tell us, saying, in the first sentence, we talked about two names. Now, we need only to focus about Mutinta. How about the word as? It is coming because of this person was not all alone. There was another name that was mentioned, Julius. But our focus is on Mutinta. The name that comes before the comma is our target. So Mutinta as, we are going to continue with as well as. So Mutinta as well as then we're going to collaborate Mutinda with the other name, Mutinda as well as Julius. But before we maintain this word let's try to relate what was the purpose of trying to talk about Mutinda before a comma. Mutinda is the only name before a comma. The word as well as means Mutinda was not alone in the first sentence. But our target here is Mutinda. So I say Mutinda as well as Julius. The name that was mentioned at first was only Mutinda. Here they said both. No wonder there was it. Here we've only said Mutinda. So we are going to have a singular word which is going to become is. Mutinda as well as Julius is. Then the rest are going to be maintained. At the University of Zambia. Mutinda as well as Julius is at the University of Zambia. What is important is this word and the recognition of the importance of this name as to why it was put all alone, despite that here there was and. Then, question 2. The head girl and other prefects are coming to our class today. The same is going to happen, but I'm going to use a set of different words. The head girl and other prefects. Here the target is the head girl. So let's use the word together. So in short, if they haven't used the word as, they might use the word together, or they might use the word in collaboration. So the head girl together. When they say together, we're going to say together with. But remember, you only said the head girl. So take note of the word because it's supposed to change to is. Because these are singular rewrites. Where in the first place, you mentioned a set of certain names combined. But in the second place, you are going only to focus on one. So head girl together with other prefects. Head girl together with other prefects. What is we are going to interchange with is coming. Is coming to our class today. So this is our answer. The head girl together with other prefects is coming to our class today. Ladies and gentlemen and viewers taking time to watch this video. When you are rewriting these types of sentences, take note of the targeted word in the second place after the first sentence has been written. Then, question 3. Both Mary and Moses were absent at school yesterday. So our focus here is on Mary. So I'm going to say Mary, we can say as well as who. We're going to bring down the name Moses, but don't forget Moses is a noun. A noun should be respected where the first letter becomes a capital. Mary as well as Moses. But here we have where, which means the tense of this sentence is in the past. So even the word we are going to change as a singular word to is going to be was. If we use where, the past tense is was, because where is the past tense of who are. Then was is the past tense of who is. Then Mary as well as Moses was absent at school yesterday. Then that is our answer. Both Mary and Moses were absent at school yesterday. Begin. Mary as well as Moses was absent at school yesterday. So these types of rewrites are called singular rewrites, or because of in the first sentence two words, two names, or two subjects or more are targeted, but in the second sentence, only a single subject or a single name is targeted, but you have to collaborate with the other names or other mentioned subjects just to come up with the meaning. But remember, where we're going to find power, we're going to replace with is, or because of the name that is being targeted. In the second place is only a single name. So for the meantime, under English language, this is one of the most underrated subjects for people writing an exam, for they think progress is guaranteed. But I believe if a person can invest their time in proper practice to develop self-reliance, everything can be able to be a dream come true. All there is just to contain self-belief. All you need to have that is self-commitment and know what you are standing by and what you are standing for. So for the meantime, what is important as you are heading towards the exam, The more the days are going, the more we are being brought closer to the exam. Make use of this video, kindly pause where you have not understood, and ensure that after watching, you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, that is our page, that is on Facebook for Sensor Academy School of Tuition. For now, till next time, it's a goodbye.